What's up? I got a mess here. Who's here? And y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. What about now? Can y'all hear me? Test, test. Test 1, 2, 3. Woo! How's everybody doing? Sounds like you're in a tunnel. Is that better? I ain't been on here like this in a while with y'all. How is everybody doing? Trying to get everything set up. Y'all bear with me. I'm doing alright. Sounds like you're in a tunnel better. So y'all can hear me though? You got to tell me what it's like. Is it any better? Awesome. Woo! Oh shit. I feel like I'm getting an echo. Why? Where's it coming from? Maybe that mic. I don't know if it's coming from that mic over there or not. I'm still the same. Woo! What's up, Tara? How you doing? Woo! I did something different. Y'all watch. See if y'all like this. I am using OBS, but I put my other camera up differently. Tell me if y'all like it. Tell me if y'all like it. What I can do. I'm falling asleep. Why? Who's watching Goat? What's up, Billy? Woo! Where's Bo at? Is he in here? Turn up your mic some lit. Alright. Is that better? How's that? Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test. Woo! Woo! Maybe I need to go over here and turn it up a little more. Test. Woo! Test. Woo! Woo! He left though. I was bobbing left because it was boring. Tara, I'll be back, but there might be this cool chick coming in named Miss Fit. new to YouTube and trying to get her 50 subs so she can go live. Bo knows her. Alright, cool. Miss Lit's trying to get it where she can start going live too. Do y'all see the two? That's better. Thank you, Billy. Do y'all see the two camera views? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see it? Looks good, Lit. You're tired, Red? Why you tired, man? I'm gonna try this. See how this does. How's that? Y'all let me know. I think it takes a minute for it to show up on y'all's end. Y'all see what I did with the camera, the other one? Because it's 1 a.m. Yeah, no doubt. But it's Friday. Well, it's Saturday morning. How y'all doing? Woo! What y'all think about Jack Wolf? He is awesome when he's on it. When he's on it, he's on it. Everybody don't have perfect nights. Sometimes he ain't the greatest. Depends on the music and the crowd too and where he's at. But his best nights are at Willie T's. Pretty nifty there, Lit. Thank you. I'm using OBS. That's the same thing that Jack uses and a lot of other YouTubers use when they have multiple cameras so they can do different things. The show was fire. Yes, it was. It was awesome. I was there. I just wasn't in chat because I was busy working with the camera and getting it mounted and messing around with other stuff. Our power didn't come on until just a couple hours ago or so. We woke up this morning till hellacious sounds on top of the shop and hitting the back wall, and the winds were crazy, knocking. There was debris going all over the roof and hitting the sides of the walls because we got trees lined all around the back of us. There's shit everywhere outside, all in the roads and streets, and trees are down and shit. Out at the home place, they're out of power down there, and it said it might be up to 3 days before they have power restored back down there in Gaston, where their home place is in the country. And because they sent everybody, all the linemen and everybody from here down to Florida. So they left a skeleton crew here, and we got very fortunate that we got our power on here at the business. But it took them all day. When we woke up this morning, it was before the sun come up. Hearing all the noises, it woke me and Miss Lit up at the same time. And we realized we were out of power and no AC. I couldn't even raise the garage doors with the power because they're electric. So I had to get the ladder and go way up there, 20 feet up or however far they are. 16, 14, I don't know. I'd have to go. It's way up there. Y'all seen how big the garage doors are. I had to go up there and pull the red handle and release it and take the forklift and lift the door up. And so we could get the damn car and the truck out of the shop. And we had to use them, stay in all day with the AC. I didn't get any hours in. I didn't get to work. Miss Lit got to work because the store up the road, they didn't lose power, so she got to go over there and work. So me and the baby slept in the truck in the parking lot over there in the shade, under a shade tree. Me and Luca. What's up? How y'all doing? Y'all like that other camera view? I thought that'd be something different. Figured I'd try it right there. I got it way up there in the corner, as high as I can get it. Something different. I'm still getting hella rain. Oh, are you really? It stopped here. It turned out really nice this afternoon. Real nice. At work, can't stay long. What up, man, girl? Is it busy? Damn, where is everyone? I know, right? It might be because I'm on here like this with the GoPro and these cameras like this. I don't know. It might be because I'm not doing the vertical with the phone. I have noticed that in the past. Meow said something about it a while back, and I think he's right. When I don't go vertical with the phone, I don't think YouTube pushes me out. I don't know. But I wasn't worried about that tonight. What's up, man, girl? Miss Lit's behind me. Y'all see her back there?
Hey, Billy Bob.
Woo! Miss Lit, I see you. Main girl sees you.
Hey, man, girl.
Woo!
Hey, Red.
I had so much anxiety today, it was insane, y'all. I had to take more medicine than what I normally take, and it eventually got me and knocked my ass out. I had put a spare mattress we have in the back of the truck and laid it out and put blankets and our pillows in there and turned the truck into an RV. And
I had to go to work.
she had to go to work this afternoon over at the store to help Mr. Gary. So Louis, the boss, was blocked in his neighborhood out at the lake. There was 2 big trees down in the road that blocked him in. He couldn't get out. He couldn't leave home, and they had no power. Said he was bored and he was about to pull a Jamie because he was hot and humid and in the house. A lot of gas stations and shit were out of power. I think there's still a lot of places around here that are out of power. We found one gas station today and it was loaded and they kept flickering power. The first time we went there with the car to get gas, we had to wait for a long time. Then they told us we wouldn't get gas. Then a little while later, after riding around looking for another gas station, we ended up back there, and then the power stayed on long enough that we were able to get gas, get some coffee. She don't drink coffee, but I did. And some snacks. And we rode around looking for different places that were open, and there wasn't much that had power. It was hit or miss around the area. What'd you say? The last you heard was what? She does not. Yeah, her Miss Lit's daughter out in Gilbert, they still don't have power out there. And they're at Walmart where her daughter works out there. They lost power and they are having to throw out all the food, all the cold food and frozen foods because it's going to sour and go bad because the power's still not on. And they said it could be up to 3 days or more for people that did not get their power turned back on today. It could be up to 3 days or more before they get their power back on because they sent all our resources down to Florida. Yeah, I mean, we've got a skeleton crew here, but we got a big ass tree laying across the paved road.
Reading comments on Facebook today or tonight, and some lady said that her son works for some electric company in Alabama, and they're sending people to Greenville and Spartanburg in the morning. So other states are coming out to help us because we sent ours to.
Yeah, but ain't that crazy? We sent our own linemen and people out to help, and then other states are having to send their people back here to help us. What sense does that make? None. Mom was bitching earlier on the phone telling me we can thank our governor for that. He ain't worth a crap. And he did not trigger or signal FEMA for South Carolina until it was too late. It's a money game, yeah, no doubt. Yep. Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Man, girl, my day was stressful. I had to deal with Jamie.
It wasn't fun. It was not fun. I was freaking out because of the AC not going. We had to stay in the car, and then I got the truck and waking up
But
being
y'all know
warm
what-
and humid
Y'all
in
know
here.
what's so sweet makes it all worth it is because when it's all over and done with and he's calmed down, he actually tells me thank you.
I know I'm an asshole and I'm anal as shit, and I freaked the fuck out.
And that means more to me than anything because he actually says
I tried my
thank
best
you.
to find a generator so I could hook it up in here to the tiny house, but I couldn't get my hands on one. But now that's going to be the next big purchase for us is a nice generator because there's more storms out there I've seen forming, and I don't want to go through that shit again. All hugs, Mandy. Yeah,
And this morning it was kind of scary with all the stuff
it sucked.
flying around.
When I was able to sign into the cameras when we were away in the truck in the AC, and she was in the Mexican place trying to order food after she got off work, and me and Luca were in the truck sitting in the back parking lot waiting on her. Mom told me that the outages on Dominion Energy said that they were no longer in our area right here. So I went on to see if the cameras would come up that I've got here in the warehouse, and they did. And
We got lucky because there's a lot of them.
my heart sank, and I was just like, oh my God. And I told her, she was on the phone with me, and I told her, I was like, oh my God, babe, the power's back on at the warehouse.
We got lucky that it was accurate because there's people on Facebook posting that their area was covered or whatever.
I've been in it. Money changing hand is how the measure storms damage. Oh yeah. How's your shift
I'm
going,
meant to be a housewife.
Hey Chuck, what's up, brother? Fucking sucks, Chuck. I meant to be a housewife. How's your night, Chuck? Yeah, work is boring for me. Sorry, brother. Do y'all hear an echo, or is it just me that's hearing an echo? I wonder if it's coming through. Is that mic on over there? I don't know why I'm hearing an echo. I don't have the echo on. That is working because I'm hearing. Oh wow. All that background noise is gone. This thing was sitting in front of the damn fan. Did y'all hear a bunch of noise go away? How about that? Is that better? I still hear a little echo on my end, but the little microphone that I had bought for Miss Lit to sit here and talk with me on, it was sitting over in front of the fan. Wow. The baby's right here. Can y'all see him? Y'all can probably see him.
Hi. Oh, okay. Ow. Hi.
Are you messing with him? Woo! I wonder if it could be this, maybe. The mic on here. Test. I don't think so. Test.
You don't have the mic plugged up or never did. That's what you told me. Can I
Yeah.
have your hand?
I don't think it is.
Give me, thank you.
I don't know. I just hear a small echo, and I'm wondering why and where it's coming from. Yeah, maybe it's the mic on mine. It shouldn't be. I should have it. Yeah, I left them over there when I was changing my shirt. Thank you. She's always taking care of me. My mic is off on here, so I don't know. I don't know why it's. Do y'all hear an echo? I don't know.
What do you mean, poor Luca? Luca, right?
Who said poor Luca? Red. Why you say that? He had a good day. He was with me all day in the truck. You got a little reverb going. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, Bo. And I got the reverb, the echo turned all the way off. I don't know why.
There was a reason it was doing it last time.
Yeah, it was doing it before. What about now? Y'all can't hear it when I turn that. That's strange. I don't know why it does that. Sucks we don't have but 2 people in here, it looks like. I think that's what it's saying. 3, 4 likes. Yeah, I don't think YouTube likes me doing this on the damn. It went away but came back. What about now? How's that? Can y'all still hear me good when I do that? Test. 1, 2. Can y'all hear me? And is it still loud and good and clear to y'all? It's better? Yeah, I'm not hearing it as much now. I'm going to turn it all the way, this accompany knob back, which is what I'm adjusting and working with. I want to see if that takes away from y'all's end. I turned it back some more. Y'all let me know if you can still hear me. Test. 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear me? Test, test, test. Woo! Even better. So you can hear me? It's good? Well, let me turn it all the way down and see what happens. Because it's getting better the more I turn it down. Let's see what happens. What about now? Can y'all still hear me now? Thank you, Chuck. Thank you both. Billy. Can y'all hear me? Test 1, 2, 3. You can still hear me? And it's loud and clear? I don't hear any more echo on my end. You said no. Billy said no. Alright, I need a real answer. Yes or no, y'all can hear me. Sounds good to me. Thank you. Thank you, babe. So, I wonder why it does that with a LOL. I know you did. Well, good. So, whatever this accompany is, when I turn that dial up, it causes echo, echo, echo. But I've got an echo button on here for reverb like this. Woo! Oh shit. That sounds better though, right? Like, to me it sounds a lot better. Yeah, cool. I'm learning. Still learning. Baby steps. And I ain't got a real expensive setup here. It's super cheap. But sometimes cheap things can work good if you learn how to set it up. Audio good, it makes your voice sound sad. Oh shit. What's up, Profound? I keep wanting to call you Meow. I'm trying to relearn, retrain my mind, my brain to say profound. Yeah, see, Billy says meow too. And you say it makes my voice sound sad. What, does the echo make it sound sad? Y'all lit made me get up before the sun even woke up. I'm so sleepy. Yeah. I got to sleep. I fell asleep and took a long, nice nap in the back of the truck with the AC running, with the truck running. Y'all hear R2? He's on the floor over there. Somehow he fell over. I got to get him. What the hell? Did y'all hear that? Some kind of static? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Woo! What about now? I turned the mic volume down just a hair. Y'all tell me. I'm just messing around with this setup to see how it does. I got it right in the middle. That's 50% of the volume on the mic. He stuck with meow from me. Right? Fuss at him. Billy. Views. So we've had 15 people come through here. We got 6 right now. Maybe I should have named it something different. I don't know. I just left it the way it was and just went on. I didn't change anything. I like the camera view though. That's pretty cool. With the other one, it's very busy. I got too many damn lights going. Oh, that's funny. Shit, fucking club up in here with no music. What the hell? I ain't got the smoke machine hooked up either. That thing makes a mess. Especially that one liquid, that one brand we bought. It's thicker and just gets on everything. What's up, Tara? Woo! Woo! Tara! The special ones will remember. They will be rewarded later in life. Woo! I wish I could play some music for y'all, but I can't. The damn music that I was playing that's copyright free, it sucks. Every once in a while you find something decent, but now I'm starting to yawn. I get on here with y'all and I get so relaxed and settled. I look. I'll change it again. My view. I can do a different thing. Oh shit. Hang on, let me move this over here. We want you up top. Then the next go into the computer webcam. Let's try that. There we go. Hang on, y'all. I'm playing. Got me a good buzz going on. Hell yeah, Billy. As long as you ain't in the rough. I was happy to see you guys on. Hell yeah. We got you back, meow, if any Haitians approach. I know black magic to keep Haitians away. Oh shit. I thought that was a banana in your pocket. Silly me. A banana. Someone is playing. Yep. You see it? I got 3 different cameras going now. The one on the computer. Then we got the GoPro. And then we got the Nexigo webcam way up there in the corner. I put up there tonight so y'all could have a view from way up looking down at me. It's like I got too much shit going on. It's too damn busy. If it was a fucking club, boy, I got the fucking lights going. were productive during the day, huh? Not really. I didn't do this till this evening while Jack was playing in the background. I had him on the projector back there behind me. And Miss Lit was back there in her chair. And I was over here and I decided, you know what? I think I want to go live tonight. But before I do, I wanted to make a couple of changes. I need to clean my area up. I got shit everywhere. But I put that camera up there. I got the big tall ladder, one of them. I went way up there and zip tied that up there and added my extension wires to it that I had ordered. I've burned a candle at the grave of Mary. Does that count me out? Oh, goodness. We got 8 in here now. Everybody hit the like button. Come on, hit that like. Help me out. Man, I can't imagine getting all them likes. NJ's getting like crazy likes. Y'all see that? How he's been getting likes. And watch this. uh, Hi. How y'all doing up there? Man, his like count exploded in the last week. Yes, it did. It went insane. I think it's because he's been doing the saltwater thing and actually catching fish. Sorry, Lit, though, thought I had. Thought you had what? I hit on the way in. Oh, yeah, I got you. It's all good, brother. Man, his like, yeah, it has. I like that view. Do you really? That's cool, ain't it? I kept adjusting it, playing around with it. I had the computer screen over here, my second one, turned around so I could look at it on the camera to watch the view, and I must have spent probably 20 minutes up there playing around with it, trying to figure out what what view y'all would like. If you wanted me in the view to be able to see me from above, and if Miss Lit's sitting here beside me, y'all be able to see her. And right now, the baby Luca's right here sleeping beside me. Um, I didn't know, so I was playing around with it. Plus, I wanted y'all to see the bike engine and the pallets, cause I thought about, I could go live like this, bird's eye view, LOL, wild, hell yeah. It's a cheap little 1080 webcam camera that I had got here a little while back. Y'all seen it, cause I had it set up over there looking at Black Beauty not Black Beauty, Gray Ghost, when Gray Ghost was back here behind me. Mislit only. But it's cool. I like it. That's why I set it up to where um, I can do it all at the same time. Woo! Wake up! Oh shit. How's everybody doing? Man, I'm so glad. It was like such a huge relief when the power came back on here. My neighbor's wife, Brittany, she posted a picture on Facebook this morning out the front windshield of her truck of a big ass tree laid on our road. Not our private dirt road, but the road out of that, up at the top of the hill, um, the paved road, Bitternut. There was a big ass tree laid over the power lines and brought the power lines down to the ground in the road, and the tree was across the road. And that's why we have no power at the house. And it's probably going to be a few days before we get power back on out there. So that means all the food and what little bit of food we had in the fridge out there in the freezer is going to be spoiled. And it sucks. And there's no way with the heat that we're having right now that I could go out there and go take care of it because it's going to be hot as hell in the house. There's no AC going or nothing, and we just got to wait till the power to come back on and then cool it down in there so I can go in there and deal with we got a real small freezer, deep freezer, and then we got the fridge, and it sucks. Got the munchies. Yeah, I could eat a little something myself right now. Old Luca over here. Y'all probably can't see him. He is all curled up. Sleeping. Can y'all try to turn him where y'all can see him? Guess y'all can see him better on the GoPro right there. Right here. I already took the mattress and all out, our bedding and all out the back of the truck. I should have left it in there so y'all could have seen it. Don't munch on the ass, Billy. Right? As long as you don't open the deep freeze, it should be okay for a couple days easily. Yeah, that's right. That's what we're hoping for. I keep checking for the cameras and my neighbor to let me know when the power comes on. I mean, we might get lucky and it come back on this weekend before it goes bad. I hope. I have a small generator out there, but it probably won't run unless I go through it and get all the gas out the carburetor and put new gas in it and clean the plug and all that shit. Because it's been sitting a while since the last time I went through and cleaned it. We were going to go get it today. I had the trailer on the back of the truck. I think it's only like a 2,000 watt, and I was going to see if it would run the tiny house. And I know it would run the tiny house as far as this, all the lighting and the TV and shit in my game, but um, the as far as the air conditioner, I did some research today on my phone while I was in the truck. You got a sweet tooth? Yeah, me too. I just had cereal. Yeah, I love some cereal. I used to eat. I ain't had cereal in so long. We constantly lost power. Plus, tropical storms are nothing to sneeze at. Didn't have a generator there. We got a massive diesel generator outside this place here, but the boss man will not pay to keep it maintained because he says it's expensive. We talked to him and Miss Lit talked about it on the phone today. And there's a control room over there, and I was in there messing with it earlier today to see if I could get the damn thing to start up, but I found the manual for it, and I'm gonna have to go through it. It's a big old thick manual. So it's a huge generator out there like you'd see at a hospital. Big old diesel, but the gas in it, the diesel's probably all bad in it, and it's got several different electronic things on it. One of them's got a place where you have to put in a passcode. Whatever. I'm hoping the code's in the damn book. I seen some notes wrote in there, but I ain't spent no time looking at it, so probably do that tomorrow or something, mess around with it and see. Cause Louis he don't care if I mess with it, as long as I don't burn the place down. Power was sketchy for a couple weeks. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks being without power. I thought I was more ready with all my prepping shit and my camping gear and everything, and then when it actually happened and we were out of power, I never thought that it would go out that long. Any time in our past here with the power, if it goes out, it ain't out more than 30 minutes to an hour, and then it's back on. But because they sent all our linemen down south to help with the relief and all down there, we basically SOL. I used to chase hurricanes doing tree work. About the third day, everybody was cooking everything they had. The relief crews ate real good. Yeah, no doubt. I had a couple friends that used to do that. They would chase the hurricane work, doing tree work, doing exactly what you're talking about, making hella money. Damn good money. I've even known a few heavy equipment operators that I've worked with that would do that shit too. Go down there and operate heavy equipment during the storms, helping clean up, be down there for 2 or 3 months making killer money. 37 years. We've been watching this afternoon. I had one of my TV over here by the um, projector screen that I usually play my game on or whatever. I had it streaming different YouTube weather channels covering the damage from the storm in Florida, and I was just blown away by the damage that was done in Tampa, where my best friend, and he won't answer me, Ron. I'm sure he's okay, but um, I hope they're all right. Katrina for 18 months. God Almighty, it's a long time. We've been thinking of buying a generator for our aquariums. You need to invest in it. I have a small one out at the house down at the country place, and we might ride out there tomorrow and grab it, scoop it up. I actually was going to do it tonight, this evening, but Miss Lit was tired. She didn't get to sleep and nap like I did today to make up for our lack of sleep last night and this morning. So we didn't make it out there. When I bought my house, the previous owner told me she never had lost power in 5 years. She owned the place. I got the keys 6 to 8, 6:14. We had a storm with a tornado nearby. I was out of my. Come home and bought a brand new F-250. Damn, Bo. Hell yeah. That would suck, Tara. Birthday dinner. For my birthday dinner. Came home to the Generac running. Power was out for 5 hours. I have wanted to buy one of them so bad to put out at my place out in the home out in the country. They started advertising them again here recently. You know what the crazy thing is? I was telling Miss Lit today that, do y'all know, for the past month I've had this gut feeling for some reason that I felt like I needed to buy a generator for our tiny house to mount on it. I want to mount it on the front tongue of the trailer of the tiny house and build a cover or box over it. And route the exhaust out a certain way, but anyways to keep it out the weather and keep the noise down. But I've been waiting on the right deal to come along, or the right sale at Harbor Freight, or something on Marketplace that's in a good budget range for us. And I didn't think we would need it. Yeah, the Generacs are fucking awesome because they automatically kick in when the power goes out. I can run everything and you'd never know it was on generator. Yep. That's how that big ass giant diesel unit we've got here is supposed to do. It's all on computer program and shit in that control room over there. And but Louis won't He won't use it, and he says he don't have no use for it for our little business. And we hardly ever lose power like that. If we do lose power here, usually, like I said, it's back up and going within the hour, if that. Usually, it ain't even out that long. And I did install a bunch of emergency lights in here. So, because all the old ones didn't work that were in here, and all the old emergency lights at all the exits, and we added a couple extras in between. Because there was a couple times the power has gone out here with storms, and it wasn't out for long, but it's pitch black in here. There's no windows or nothing in here except for the lobby up front where the front glass door is. Other than that, you can't see in front of your face in here. During the day or at night, it don't matter what time. This place is pitch black when the lights go out. So, I talked Louie into buying me some LED emergency lights that'll come on when the power goes out, and so we can see. And they used all their battery today. I think they lasted for, I don't know, an hour or two. The battery in them. The Kohler brand, the Kohler. That's what that big ass unit is outside. I got the book and all over there for it. Yep, barely can tell when it switches over. Yeah. I'm gonna get me, well, I don't need one now, but I'm gonna get a generator here soon. A bigger one than the one I've got out at the home place. It's small. I think it's 2,000 watts or 2,500 watts. What I meant to tell y'all earlier, I started telling y'all and I've changed subject. I'm bad about that, but my damn, to run a 8,000 BTU air conditioner, you need at least a continuous 900 to 1,000 watts. And I've got a 1,000 watt, 2,000 continuous, and a 2,000, and it's 2,000 watt peak. I can't think of the name of it. Really, Renogy uh, power inverter in my truck, and I've got a 2,000 watt or 3,000 watt one in there, but it's not a pure sine wave, so it's a dirty power signal. It's cheap, but I haven't tried it on the ACs, and I want to. I would have done it today, but it was hot here, and I had to stay in the vehicles in the truck. We were in the car first thing this morning until we were able to change things around and get the truck pulled out of the shop, and I hooked the trailer up before it got too hot while it was still cloudy and cool and windy, and it was real low in gas, but we were able to finally get gas after sitting at a gas station for quite a while. All the two gas stations that were open in the area, they were just slam packed all day long. General is good. Kohler is also good. What are you running all your lights from now? The power grid. We're back on. They cut our power back on late this afternoon. Right before we came back, we were at the Mexican restaurant. I was out in the truck with Luca, waiting on her, and she wanted to stop by there on the way here after I got her out of picked her up from the store. Because she did work over at the store. The store, a mile and a half from here, had power. They never lost power, so they were able to work today. I didn't get to work. I lost a whole day of pay and everything here at the warehouse. We were dead in the water. Now, I could have possibly, Louis probably would have let me clock in over at the store and help them today, but I had Luca, and my nerves were absolutely shot from everything going on, so I just stayed in the truck. I had taken way too much Klonopin to be up in there working anyways, so I slept for a few hours in the back of my truck with the AC going under a shade tree. Me and the baby did. Good thing you don't have a farm. Generac is homeowner quality. Kohler will run the farm. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that Kohler we got here. If I was on my phone, I'd show y'all. I've showed y'all before, but some of y'all in here might not have seen it. But it's some big old giant unit over there, like you would see at the fucking hospital or something. I don't even understand why this place had that. The owners before, but I guess they felt like they wanted it. They didn't want to ever lose power. I think they ran 24/7 in this place. I think this was a printing place. I can't remember what this place was originally before Louis got it. Um, but I think it was some kind of printing place. I don't remember. Thank you, Tara. All you need is a chicken, Tara. Your place is big enough. Yeah, I want me a generator. They've been advertising them lately on the radio. I mean, on the TV during them short commercials that we get. And I've been telling Miss Lit, I've been wanting one of them for years. They used to sell them in Lowe's. They might still do. I don't know. But used to, you could walk into Lowe's and they'd have them. And I every year I'd get my tax money. I would always say I was gonna get me one of them and have it installed in my place out there in the country. And I never did. The best investments you can have, seriously. Yeah, no doubt. Yep. I believe it. I mean, yeah, totally. I just never pulled the trigger on one. Um, but I'm gonna get me a gas powered one. They've got them now where they can run 2 fuels or 3 fuels. You can get them where now they'll run off of propane or gasoline. And I seen one on Marketplace today said it was a tri-fuel. It'll run off of 3 different fuels, but I did not read to know what the third fuel is that it can run on. Probably diesel or some shit. I don't know. Or kerosene. Bigger, better. Predator. Yeah, they got the Predators at Harbor Freight. I was looking at them today. We went into Harbor Freight this morning because I wanted to get my hands on one, but we just didn't. We could have swung it with the smallest one they had. It was like 1800 watts, but we wouldn't have had any money left to fucking live on for gas or food or anything. We couldn't do that. Plus, I put $75 of gas in my truck today. That didn't even fill it up, just so I could use it to have the AC. And the car had 3/4 of a tank of gas in it, but it just wasn't as much room. And with all the debris and all the crap around here and the water and the trees down and tree limbs down, I just felt more comfortable in the truck. Plus, I was able to put our mattress in the truck and our blankets and our pillows and all, because we didn't know how long that we were going to be out of power. The way they were talking, that it could be days before we'd have power back on. Get you a bigger bed. Oh yeah, I can't believe she didn't jack the price of the house just because of it. All I know is I have a huge gas tank out back named Fat Betty. Owned the house for 3 years and I still have third tank. Damn, that probably ain't no good. Do you put any stabilizer gas? Is it regular gasoline? If you don't keep that stuff stabilized, you know that shit goes bad real quick. Within 3 months, gasoline starts turning. Starts separating and turning. Propane is the way to go. Yep, no doubt. You don't know? So you don't even know what kind of fuel it is? And I don't know about diesel. I don't know. I ain't never really looked. And all the years I've ran heavy equipment, I ain't never really propane lit. Yeah, probably so. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, I would think so. I wouldn't think they'd put a tank out there for something like that and it be gasoline. Because gasoline goes bad real fast. And you can put stabilizer in it and it'll make it last a little longer, but it's still going to turn eventually and go bad. But yeah, I would imagine it's propane. Because that shit'll last forever in that tank. I ain't never heard of propane going bad. It's in a tight sealed system and not exposed to the air. So that's probably why, if I had to guess, plus the different makeup of the chemical. I don't know. Something I'd have to Google. Fat Betty is propane, yeah, I'm sure. But that's badass. I'm jealous. The entire house is electric, which I absolutely hate. Fat Betty is there, Sally, for Genie to Generac. Probably meant solely. Yeah. I keep hearing a little static, so I don't know where it's coming from. Do y'all hear static on y'all's end? I think it stopped after I moved the mic around just now. I shook the mic around a little bit. Wish I could play some badass music up in here. Only. Solely. Lit, turn your mic up. Yeah, I had turned it down earlier. How about... That's all the way up right there. How's that? Does it distort any when it's all the way up? And do y'all like it like that, or do I need to cut it back some? It was at 50%, now it's at 100%. Let me know if it's causing distortion. Nope, sounds good. Alright, cool. That also means I don't have to be right up on the mic like this, or like this, and like that, and like this, and that. Woo! 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 I know Meow loves that fucking echo. I like it too. Hot damn. I like fucking with y'all. Kung Fu Fighter. Right? Oh shit, too funny. I got y'all laughing. Woo! Hell yeah. Sorry, baby boy. I keep forgetting he's back there. All he did was open his eyes. He ain't moved. He is out. I think he knew I was stressed out, and it stresses him out when I get stressed out. Because we're like, remember E.T., how E.T. and the boy were connected? I think that's how me and Luca are. I think we feel each other's energy. If he's down, I'm down. If I'm down, he's down. I laugh every time you woo. I can't help it. Hell yeah, there. I hope the mic does it justice. It probably don't. Not like being here in the real, hearing me do it and feeling it. Been doing it for years since I was young. Everybody's always loved my woos. It's funny when I get my guy friends and they try to replicate it and they can't do it. Woo! You'd be surprised. What? What would I be surprised at? Oh, does it? Yeah, probably because I turned the mic up. I don't know. Was it sounding like that before I turned the mic all the way up? It's a cheap mic too. It's a cheap setup. This setup was like $30-something for this control board and this mic right here. But they match. I mean, they're both the same brand. It came together as a package deal, even with the arm that I've got it on. It was like 40 bucks, maybe a little. I think it was a little less, $38 on Amazon. And then I've got this thing that I don't even use. I think it's just a damn spit guard. Looking all professional and shit. But I ain't singing. Sounds like you're right here every time. Where's Jeff? I hope he didn't fall again. I know, right? I saw him earlier today. Oh, did you? Was he in somebody else's chat? Oh, my. I ain't gonna be on here much longer. I'm tired. I had a rough day. Stressful day. When I was young, it wouldn't have been shit. It wouldn't have been nothing but a thing. You know, I would have enjoyed it, had fun, but with my fucking anxiety and my issue with the heat, man, it ain't cool. It ain't cool at all. And I hate it. I can't stand it. It pisses me off. I get mad. I get scared. I get all kinds of fucking feelings and shit when I know I don't have a air conditioned, a cool place to get to real fast to cool me down if I get too hot. He was in NJ's chat. Yeah, okay. Hell no. Sucks. Don't let it win, Lit. I try, brother. Believe me, I fight it. But it wins. Every once in a while I beat it before it gets too bad, but Joe who? I was watching Joe earlier. I actually went on this live earlier and watched. But I didn't say anything. I was a lurker. I don't think I said anything. I was not in the mood. That was right after we got here and got settled in our chairs and got the TV on. And I was still trying to calm my nerves. And I just seen Joe was live, so I put him on quietly. And but I didn't chat or anything in there. Yeah, Billy. I wasn't in the mood to be chatting and saying hey to everybody, and it didn't have anything to do with anybody. I just wasn't in the mood to be on my phone and doing that. I just needed to lay there and just chill my nerves. Short lives today. Tell yourself you're a beast and fuck the heat. If it creeps up on you, yeah, it's like a monkey on my back. I've had the monkey on my back. That's part of my problem with the heat too, but that ain't what happened. My psychiatrist and the therapist and all the therapy I went through and everything, which was a lot. For about a year I went through therapy. Once to 2 times a week, and was on medication, which I still am, but I was on different medication then, and it was rough. It was real rough. I thought I was going to lose everything. My two youngest boys, my oldest son had already moved out and started his own life with his girl, and they were home. My two youngest boys I still had them. I raised them. Their mama wasn't a mama. Didn't want to be a mama no more. But anyways, they decided they wanted to go live with their Uncle Matt, my younger brother, up the road in Swansea. And I came home from work one day and they were gone. I thought they'd been kidnapped. And he didn't tell me anything. I still resent him for that shit. I would never do that to him or anybody, and I can't believe he done that to me still. I came home and the boys and all their shit, it looked like somebody ransacked my fucking house. And that was right when I met Miss Lit. And when I realized what happened, the house was so quiet. I had an ottoman that went to my sectional couch. You put your feet up on. I just lost it when I walked around the house looking in their rooms and shit was just everywhere and all their shit was gone and their important shit and I broke down. I cried like a fucking baby. But I knew they were where they wanted to be and they were in a better place. Cause I was not in a good place. It was bad. Yep. But I was able to keep my job and barely hang on to my place and my truck. And I still resent my brother for it. I love him. He's my brother. And we talk. We don't really talk now, but we will talk and we get along, but we don't really talk or see each other. But on top of seeing Clyde and Heidi die on the motorcycle, which really started this in front of me, I'd never seen anybody die before like that, and it really fucked my head up. And then on top of that, a couple months later, um, losing my boys, who were my whole world, had been with me since day one, and then all of a sudden they weren't there and the house was quiet, and that my whole routine, my whole world got flipped upside down, all because of anxiety and depression. Yeah, it still fucks with me. Yeah, thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. The boys are great, though. They're doing great. Joe's in the Marines, and he still reaches out to me. I can text him or call him anytime, and unless he's working, obviously. He calls me sometimes to give me updates and say hey. And then Joshua, the baby boy, he comes over here. He came up here last week or week before, show us his new truck. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. I just have to go there every once in a while. It's a reality check for me, but it's also one for y'all to know where I come from, to understand why the anxiety is such a big deal and always in my face and always here with me and with y'all. It's always right there at my door knocking, trying to get in. It was very, very traumatic. And that also opened the door for a lot of the bad in my childhood to come to the resurface also. So yeah, it's still a struggle, but at least the boys talk to me and they have something to do with me and they come see us and they're doing great and they're happy, and that makes me happy. They don't hate me or anything like that. It just wasn't a good environment for them to be in, and I understand that. I know that. The problem with it that I had and still have is the way it went down. Nobody told me. My brother didn't call me and tell me. My boys didn't tell me. I just come home and they were fucking gone. What's up, Teresa? How you doing? And that was the worst thing. But Miss Lit had just come into my life, and thank God she did, because she was there, and I cried on her shoulder when it happened, and I just broke down. It was hell. That hits different. No notice. Yep. If he'd have just been a fucking man and told me and been my brother that I grew up with and said, "Hey, bro, the boys reached out to me and they want to come live with me for a while until you get better or whatever and whatnot. Do you mind if I come pick the boys up?" Kind of thing, like most people would do, instead of just showing up when I'm gone and taking them before I get home from work. I still don't understand why I deserved that, because I was doing the best I could as a dad. I never beat my boys, never spanked them. I would raise my voice at them if they were acting up or fighting or acting stupid or doing bad in school, but I never touched them. I loved them and always gave them everything I could and did the best for them. And always went to work, regardless of how I felt. I never missed work if I could help it, so I could put a roof over their head and feed them. And yeah, sorry I'm being depressing. Woo! Shit. I ain't thought about it and let my mind go there in a while. I'm crying for what you had to deal with, but you cannot stay back then. I don't. I moved on for the most part. Just every once in a while, I have a moment, and for those of y'all like you, Tara, that don't know and haven't heard the story, and like Teresa probably, some of these fellas in here that's been with me for a little while, they've heard it. And you don't have to cry. It's all right. God blessed you with Miss Lit. Yep, he sure did. It was good time, and that, and then Luca came into my life. Shortly thereafter, I found Luca in a pothole. His little itty bitty eyes. He was 3 weeks old. The vet said when we found him, barely alive, and the good Lord knew. I needed him. Yes, it's cool. I understand, Tara. Thank you for caring. You sound like me, depressed. I ain't really depressed. I'm just going to work, just so y'all understand why I have the anxiety issues I do. And the heat, I'll get back to the point with the heat is the therapist and my psychiatrist. I went to a few different ones during the time that I was going through all that. I had to go through my local mental health, Lexington Mental Health, and I did have insurance through my company, but I went through them to get the help, which it wasn't as professional as it would have been as a private ordeal, but I did do the private thing too. It was just so expensive. Even with insurance, it was expensive and I couldn't afford it. Going through the county mental health, it was free for me, and my insurance covered it 100%, and the state did. It just wasn't great. When I heard that Lucas story the other day, he's meant to be there for you. Yes, he is, very much so, and he knows. Just like today, he was very clingy with me because he knew I was in a bad place, and now he's sleeping it off because he knows I'm relaxed and he's relaxed. He knows people think cats can't be support animals. I've heard and things like that, but I'm here to tell you they're wrong. I've always loved cats and I've had dogs and I love pit bulls. I had two, but yeah. But the heat is one of my biggest triggers because back to that, they explained to me because it was so hot that day. It was in the middle of the summer when I saw Clyde and Heidi die. It was also in the summer when the boys left, but it wasn't hot in the house obviously, but it was very hot outside that day that Clyde and Heidi died in front of me on the Harley when they T-boned the car. Neither one of them had any gear on, no helmets, nothing. When I got out the car, they were both already gone. Well, Clyde held on for maybe a minute or two. But because it was so hot that day, because our summers here are horrendous with the humidity and all, and because I was out there in it, my brain subconsciously relates the heat to that day and that traumatic experience. And I've been a country boy and working in the heat and construction my whole life, hunting and fishing and everything, and now I hate it. And that's where that comes from. And they said there's no telling how long it'll take for me to get through it and get over it. And I'm doing better than I was back then. I was an absolute wreck back then. Um, but I still am not over it. It's been 5 years this summer since that happened. And I'll never forget that day, especially when I drive through there. For the longest time, I would avoid that area and drive around it so I wouldn't have to go through there where it happened. But now I occasionally, not very often, drive through there. But yeah, they all reassured me that one day it'll ease up and it'll get better, and I believe that, and I think God will help. He has helped. He helps me every day. I talk to him every day and pray. I thanked him today, and I was asking for his help for the lights to come on, and I guess it happened. The lights came back on while I was sleeping in the truck with Luca while Miss Lit was working. Lit, hi, what's up, Electro? What's up, brother? You back? Sorry I'm being so sad, y'all, on a fucking Friday night. Sorry, my bad. I'm trying to change the subject. Shit. Oh, he done changed positions. Y'all probably seen him turn, didn't y'all? I didn't see him. Are you familiar with the 7 chakras? No. Yes, it will. God us good. God is good. Yes, he is. How are you, Lit? I'm all right. I'm good. We lost power today from the storm. Woke up this morning from all kinds of debris hitting the warehouse on the roof from the wind being so bad. Thankfully, none of the big trees around this fell on this place. But we lost power for pretty much all day since before the sun come up. We woke up and there was no power. And it was already getting hot and humid in here. But I'm alright. Oh, that's sad, bro. Yeah, it sucked. It was a rough day, but I'm doing better now. Hopefully tomorrow or later today will be even better. No, Litz, it's okay. It's good to talk about it. Yeah, it is. I try not to bottle it up, but I try not to talk about it too much either because I don't want to be a damn poor, pitiful me like so many people are, you know. I try to stay strong for me and Miss Lit and the fur babies and my children. How's your bike? It's tore apart. The motor's out of it, and behind me on the pallets. You should be able to see it there. But hard to tell. I'm not on my phone, so I can't take the camera over there to show you. But it's back there behind me. The motor out of the black Busa. Now the gray Busa's fine. It's running, and hopefully in the very near future we'll have a all black ceramic coated turbo stage 1 turbo kit coming for it to put on there. Gonna give us about up to another 100 horsepower to the rear wheel, which is gonna be absolutely sick. I'm glad you have your power back. Yeah, me too. It was the best feeling. It really makes you appreciate things. I've always appreciated power and all, but I wasn't like that before the accident. Before the accident, I'd have been like, what power? Who cares about power? I got gas grills and propane tanks in my truck and anything I need for camping, and I got so many damn flashlights and batteries and gas and anything and everything, food and emergency food and anything and everything. What I didn't have though is my damn generator. It's out at the house at the home place in the country, and there's no power out there, and there's a tree across the road where we can't get to the, well, we could get to the house, I'm sure, if we went around it, or I'd take my truck and drive over the fucking tree. Talk it out, bro. All good. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Glad I ain't running y'all off with my little story. It ain't a little story. It's actually big for me. It was a huge thing for me, but yeah, I'm definitely a lot better than I was, and that's why I tell y'all, that's the whole reason I started doing these lives, was to help with my anxiety. And anytime I move this thing a certain way, this wire, I get static. I don't know if y'all hear it on y'all's end, but I hear it sometimes. I don't know why. And it's brand new, thick wire. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, it was a great feeling to look on the cameras on my phone, pull the app up, and see cameras going in the warehouse again, and I was like, whoa, yeah! I was like, the fucking lights are on, oh my god. Thank you. Love y'all too. I really do. I always tell y'all that, and I mean it. A lot of YouTubers don't tell their fans or their subscribers they love them, but I do. I feel like I get to know y'all personally, and y'all get to know me personally. And it feels like love to me, so I feel like y'all love me, y'all care about me, so, and I care about each one of y'all, so I only wish the best for all of us. Yes, I saw you tear it, but when do you plan to build it? As far as the Black Bike Electro, Black Beauty, the motor that I took out, I don't know. For real, that's gonna be lit. Yeah, I want to put my time and any extra little bit of money we have into the turbo build first before I work on this motor and fix it. We love you, lit. Stay strong. Thank you, brother. ALR. What does that mean? Gotta pee, be right back. Alright, Tara. I could do that too, but I ain't got to go bad enough to get up and leave yet. Thanks for staying on here with me, y'all, and listening to me. I didn't even expect to go here and talk about this with y'all tonight. I wanted to get on here and have a good time and have some fun. And I still do, but I'm tired at the same time. But I also am glad y'all are here and I get to talk it out a little bit. I think I needed it. I think the biggest reason why is I feel like all of y'all should know where it stems from, where it comes from. I've been there. How I took care of my mommy, I don't know. Yeah. Yep. And Teresa, how are you doing? I know you got a handful of health issues that I know of. I mean, I don't know what they are, but I know you're losing your eyesight, you say, and that's scary as hell to think about. By the grace of God. Yep. Yep. True that. Amen. Woo! Right back at you. My fat, chubby fingers. Got my dad's hands. Lit, adopt me, please. I got enough on my plate, brother. You got me. Y'all all got me. I'm right here with y'all. Pretty much say we're all adopted. We've all adopted each other up in these lives. All of us move around as a group. We like live groupies, junkies or groupies, with all the lives that we all go into together. It's pretty cool. I think it's awesome. And go into a live and see people that you know from another live. It's pretty awesome. I think it's pretty I know it's technology and it ain't what a lot of us people, my generation, us older people, grew up with, but that's good, Teresa. I'm glad to hear it. Man, in the last 2 months, I have met some amazing people here on YouTube. Yep. They're out here, or they're out there. There's an ass of trolls, too, being stupid as hell. I seen some of the chat going on some of them weather channels I was watching live on YouTube last night when this lit, and before we went to bed and all, and I was just like, wow. Everybody was talking about everything being fake. Fuck lit. Adopt me too. All right, Bo. Y'all just, I got plenty of room up here in the shop. I got a couple of cots, army cots, and we got a couple extra mattresses, and you know how they say, bring your own beer? Well, bring your own sleeping arrangements, and y'all come on. Hell yeah. We'll make it a party for real then. Big group hug. Y'all put me in the middle and give me a big old hug. Me and Luca. Luca be right there on my shoulders. Anytime I have anxiety, I'll have all y'all. And I'll be like, what anxiety? Anxiety? Psh. I just want to call Miss Lit mommy. We can party at Lit's garage, yeah. Yeah, I got the fucking lights for it. I love it though. I think it's cool. I met Teresa and Bo months ago in Baltimore, but in the last couple months, it's been phenomenal. Oh, really? Like you met them in person? Yes, sir. Y'all hear that? Mike picks it up good. Do y'all hear the AC? That's one of the ACs kicked in. Because I had turned them down low because I think I got them set at 71. I actually could bump them up a degree or two. It's almost too cool. Normally, now at nighttime, we get the tiny house. We have the AC set in there at 63. It'll go down to 61, but we set it at 63. And me and Miss Lit like to be able to cuddle, and she puts off some fucking heat, and I can't cuddle if I get hot. I can't sleep when I get hot. But I like the weight of blankets on me. So I got to make it cold for me to sleep with covers on me, with weight, and be able to cuddle at the same time. No, on another channel, but I've been led to NJU Lit and a couple others. Yeah, me too, Tara. That's how it's been for me too. One leads to another. Captain Andy, yep, I know him too. Captain Andy with the Menorcan mullet with the dolly ship is how I got to know most of y'all. Um, Watching him every day cover the dolly up in Baltimore, the Menorcan mullet, yes. I was on there every day, and that's how I met Teresa and a bunch of y'all, because a bunch of y'all were in there. And that's how I found Joe and how I found Alfred, and then NJ. And Goat, I found him when he first started. Before he even started doing the lives, I found his channel and was watching him when he had his R6 back when it was really good. His content was really good and worth watching. Love you, Goat. Don't mean nothing, no harm. It's just, it ain't the same as it used to be. So if you're out there listening, don't get mad at me and hate me. I still love you, brother. I just missed the Goat channel that I found in the very beginning, and your style and everything. Blankets, pillows, and AC. Yep. Working mode. That's where I met Bo, Teresa, Main Girl. Yeah, me too, Tara. Same for me. I met them all there too. I'm mod there. It was hard cause there was a lot of people. Yeah, it was. I remember. I was in there. I'm sure you remember me coming in there and saying hey, and talking a little bit here and there. He filmed another ship's dismantling. Oh, did he? I haven't I haven't watched him here recently. I watched him last week when he showed the dolly was fixing the dolly had been completely unloaded, which I could not believe. It was crazy when he showed it. It was a short video he did, and said that they were getting it ready to sail. I remember you lit. Yeah, I remember you too. I was watching it every day. I couldn't wait. Every day I had to have Andy on here on this computer that I'm looking at chat on right now. I'd sit here at my desk and put him on and be waiting or wait for him to go live so I could watch, because I was just like, wow, with that everything that happened with that whole ordeal, and then how fast the recovery speed of them guys out there on the water, how fast they got together and moved all that, and then they found all the bodies, and man, that was crazy. But it was so neat that Andy would go out of his way and go up there, fly up there, and he took a boat up there, I guess, and because I remember he had his boat up there. He's got some interesting shit on his channel. Yeah, I ain't never went on his channel and actually dug through. The dolly was the big thing for me. I have watched a couple other things from him, and I've watched him on the food boat in Charleston. Charleston's some of my old stomping ground. My grandparents lived in Moncks Corner, so I spent some years in that area riding motorcycles with my granddaddy. They were gold wingers, so Mr. Andy Sweet, yeah, he's awesome. Updates on the progress of Dolly as she goes to China. That's cool. I love what's that other guy that's real famous on YouTube that does what's happening with shipping. I forget his name. Y'all, I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about because him and Andy know each other or they talk. Also gave me I watch his stuff too every once in a while. Also gave me a love of industrial machinery. Yeah, see, I've been in love with big machinery all my life since I was a kid, which is why I wanted to operate heavy equipment, which is why I did for a career most of my life until I came here a few years ago. I got laid off of my last job in Greenville, South Carolina, where I was making $25 an hour plus per diem, and I had got misled a job, and 2 days into the job I had a massive panic attack and had to call 911, and fire department, ambulance, and all came and got me, took me to the hospital, and they decided, because they put me on medication, my superintendent decided that they were going to lay me off till I got better, said I could have my job back. And he gave me and Miss Lyd a hug. He told her she could keep her job, but I couldn't stay. And he was really sorry, but he couldn't have me out there because I was a liability. So he had to lay me off, so we came back home. And we came right back to work for Louie and got me a job with Louie here in the warehouse. And the boy that was here, Josiah, when I came to work here, he showed me a few things, and then by lunchtime he said, fuck this, I'm gone, because it pissed him off that they hired me and put me in here because he knew I was going to run circles around him, and he didn't like it, and he left. He quit and never came back, which I was cool with it. He was a lazy bum anyway, so, and I hate talking bad about people, but I had already heard a lot about him. And that was Louie's plan anyway, was to have me replace him. But I took a massive cut in pay. Massive cut in pay. Coming here. But it's been worth it. I love being here. I love working for Louie and his family. Being here in this warehouse. He lets me have this place like it's mine. As y'all see. I get to do whatever I want in here. And set it up how I want. Do what I want. Sometimes he'll ask if it's okay if he comes in or comes over, and it's crazy how our relationship is and how he is God working through people and made him leave. Yeah, he wasn't worth anything. All Louis, and I heard Miss Lit talk about it for a while. Louis used to watch him on the camera over at the store in his office and talk about how slow he would work and how slow he would move and how long it would take him to work orders here. And he caught him stealing a fucking table instead of asking. He caught him stealing a table from in here to take home because he said he needed it for his family. And Louis made him bring it back, but he didn't fire him, but he did make him bring the table back, but he caught him on the camera stealing a fucking table here in the fucking shop and take it home. What the fuck? And there was he saw him on camera one day. They all picked on him about it and was telling me about it. It's still a joke. But they used to catch Louis used to catch him on the cameras taking selfies of himself here in the shop. And primping his hair and shit. Stealing a table, yep. God does not put post-its on your fridge to teach you. He puts people in your life. Yeah, no doubt. So, Louis loved telling us those stories about him doing his hair and with his phone, and he caught him on the camera, and it was like he was sending, and he had a girl, but it was like he was sending selfie pictures to a different girl or something. They were all, he got caught on camera. It was funny. I mean, we don't hardly talk about it no more, but there in the beginning of me coming to work here, it was a pretty big joke. Just because of seeing a guy like that primping and fixing his hair and prettying himself all up just for taking selfie pictures here in the fucking shop. But he didn't do any. He wasn't a worker. He didn't do anything like me. He wasn't creative or anything. He just sat here making stickers with the label machine and worrying about his hair and shit. What the fuck? But he didn't work on he didn't do any mechanic work or anything, nothing like that. The tools and the mechanic work and all that, no. It was nothing like me or nothing like that. He was very lazy. He would barely move. He moved like a fucking turtle in here. It'd take him all day to work a few orders. And sometimes the orders didn't even go out that same day. Louis couldn't stand it. Because we have a guarantee in the company. If you order on our website before 2 p.m. that day, we guarantee to have it go out that day with the mail or the UPS. We try to keep that guarantee. It don't always happen, but most of the time we're able to, because the mail and the UPS, they don't come till later in the afternoon. Yeah, turtle. Yeah, that's right, Billy. But he's been gone since the first day I come here. He worked for a couple hours, showed me some stuff, showed me some basic stuff with mixing nicotine, and that was it. He said, you know what, fuck this. He told me, he said, I'm done. Lit, don't you worry about your hair. Nope. Maybe a little bit. When it gets I need to shave again. I'm hoping we go home tomorrow night, but we don't have power out there. If the power don't come on, then we ain't going home this weekend. But I got a razor, a shaver, and all up here. I just don't have we got a emergency shower, but it's only cold water. I was looking at 12-volt camping shower pumps today that you can stick in a 5-gallon bucket and shower with them earlier this evening. What hair, right? Oh, I got hair. It ain't there on the top. Who wants hair on the top of their head? Ain't nobody wants hair on the top of the head. She must be done fell asleep back there, or she's watching her phone. There ain't nothing on the TV back there playing. She's in her chair, maybe a little bit. As he scratches his chin. Y'all need a solar shower. I've got one back there. It's a bag. It's a black bag. You stick it in the sun for camping, and it'll heat up. I think it holds 4 or 5 gallons. You hang it up. And it's got a little valve on it and a little shower thing. But it don't heat up very well. I mean, it does okay in the summertime, but Hawaii has a couple solar showers. Yeah. A little bit. Oh, shit. Good times, y'all. Good times. Y'all are awesome. But with that said, I think I'm going to get off here. I'm tired. I had a rough day mentally. Not physically, but mental. And I'm ready to go get in my bed and stretch out and get comfy and get this fur baby in there. He always sleeps with us every night. And get up in there with Miss Lit and snuggle. I need it. Put something on the TV. Relaxing. And look forward to hopefully a better day today. Tomorrow's another day, Lit. Yeah. Well, it's already tomorrow. Early. But yeah, I need it. I need it, Tara. Good night, Lit, and everyone else. Yeah. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here and putting up with me. I know it was a little depressing, sorry. But I don't know. For whatever reason, I just went there with y'all. Shit, it's still Friday. Tara says, peace, Lit. Peace, everyone. I gotta eat. I need to go eat a little something, something. My belly's growling. But anyways, good night, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are amazing people. Every one of you. And I'm very thankful and very fortunate for each and every one of y'all to be here. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Thank you. Well, y'all mean the world to me. Y'all really do. I mean that. Thank you. And maybe I'll go live later today too. Maybe we'll do something, or I'll get on here again. We'll all hang out for a little while. So blessed to have y'all in my life. Yeah, me too, Tara. I feel the same way. One love. That's right, brother. You know it. All right, everybody. Y'all take care of yourself and everyone around you. And be good. Get some rest. Going for a ride. All right, cool. I should go for a ride on the bike, but I'm not. I need to go. I need to go get some sleep. I need some rest after today. But anyhow, I will see y'all later. Hopefully I'll go live again later today. And we'll hang out again. Alright, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I just needed to share that with y'all, I felt like. But good times. I will see y'all tomorrow, I hope. Or later today. Woo! Woo! Get your woo on. Woo! It's hard to talk and then do the woo at the same time. Woo! Alright, y'all. Peace out. See y'all later. Woo!